Hi everyone. Battling Razogoth is a little more time consuming than I'd hoped it would be. Had to make a lot of changes to what I was playing. A lot of help from the guys on Tyrant Unleashed forums on Congregate. Just Google that, you'll get it. My Pantheon Disciple is total ass in this, so I was spending some salvage points on 2 fighter jets. I ran it through the sim. Really wanted to get this prize, so this is actually the first time I've used a sim on a boss. While I'm getting the SP for these 2 guys, these guys were level 1 about 2 days ago. It's now at 5 and this is at 4. The reason I didn't max this one fully before I got this one was that it said for the, if you use the Sims, again, Google, go to the Wikipedia page, the wiki, the Tyrant Unleashed wiki, you'll find them, or go to the forums, you'll find them. I had almost as good a percentage chance of beating the boss with 2 level 3 fighter jets as I had with Covert Jet, which is the fusion of these 2 guys. So I got them up to both 3, which is, you know, pretty easy to do. And then I worked on maxing 1. I lost a fight, so I figured instead of maxing this one, I'd just go 5-4, then 6-4, then 6-6, and then I'll fuse them together. Those give me some pretty good odds. Fighter Jet is a lot better than I thought to drop it near the end in normal PvP. A lot of shining sanctuaries, a lot of structures that, you know, people just get on, and there isn't really much siege being used in high levels of play. It really helps a lot. It really helps a lot, especially to those structures that aren't walls, which are some of the best in my opinion, especially the ones with evade. So this is what I'm taking to Razogoth right here. These guys, they seem to work the best for me, so we're going to go with that. Alright, I'm gonna get in here and see how much I do. Right now I think I'm about 32 wins. Stag Beetle is the best first drop for what I had. Crushing Anvil second. Just trying to get through this really quickly. I like Crushing Anvil being online at this particular point because his armor 2 and his protect kicks in. So hopefully the Morcor doesn't get a chance to do damage and get his Berserk up and running, and I'll get a chance to kill him before he really gets online. Grim Spectre I'm not really that worried about. Doesn't really have any sort of leech or Berserk, so it's not really a threat per se. I mean, it gets everything else going, and it's gonna avoid my strike all, but the damage is more important from the attacks. I'll get the first fighter jet out, kill that, weaken him, counter. Okay, so basically I'll just get the second fighter jet out, then drop the equalizer, and hopefully that will get me the win and get me that much closer to my second Gornivore, which I'll need to fuse later. It's really, you know, getting at, you know, I'm at 30, no, 38, 40. I'm between 38 and 40, I forgot exactly where right now, in the battle ratings, and you really need to have fused cards. So in the Guild War event, I wasn't able to get a second Icarine, that one drop, that one delay, ooh, nice, that one delay righteous, that the fusion had the strike and the pierce and the armor. So, you know, I'm probably not going to bother putting any SP into the regular Icarine if I can't fuse it. you know, and that's where the game's kind of going these days. You want to be very competitive, you got to be fusing cards, you got to be getting the SP, which brings me to another point I wanted to make. SP is a scarce resource in this game, as you already know, and if you are a free or economic player like me, you know, the chance at high, like, quality event cards is pretty, you know, rare. They're limited time, they don't really come back around that often, and if they do, you know, it's better if you get, like, you know, if I did 2 fighter jets from the previous event, you know, I could fuse them with these 2 here, make a Mac jet, which is really good. I thought it would be fragile as hell, but it's surprisingly hard for me. The weaken is pretty powerful, helps keep it alive, and it's only 2 delays, so it doesn't take too long to get online. But, you know, in terms of, I want to talk about salvaging epics, and I would say, you know, because a lot of people say don't ever salvage your epic. Other people are like, some people are like, oh, you know, just keep everything, or some people just get rid of everything except the faction they're playing. If you're not a whale, basically someone who's gonna spend hundreds of dollars on this game, then, and you're not sure exactly what things might go, especially with these new fusions coming out. You never know when the devs might upgrade something. Oh, I lost this one. I've definitely lost this one. Jesus. Alright. That's the thing with probabilities. You could still lose. You never know when you'll see something again, basically, is what I was saying. And you never know when it's going to come in handy. With events like this, you know, you can't just run one type of thing and do well in all events without adjusting your strategy to what's going on. I got a fighter jet before in the second to last event, the last event, forgot now, second to last event, and I wasn't able to get a second one, so I scrapped it. And this time around, the first boss wasn't that hard, so I was able to get the 2 of them, and they're coming in handy, which is something I've noticed with these events. The event cards help you do better against the bosses in here. So Rastak's giving you the fighter jet that you need to beat Razogoth. That's really, you know, that's an interesting, you know, design decision in terms of how to play the game and not totally screwing you over there. If you had salvaged, you know, fighter jet like I had, stealthy Nyack, salvage that because I needed the SP in a short amount of time, which is a big difference. You know, I'll salvage a little bit more SP than normal, and I've lost this one again. Okay. I'll salvage the SP, but I won't. I'll say I won't salvage an epic when there's no time sensitivity on the table. You know, like if there's no guild war, there's no event going on, I won't salvage any epics. But if something is going on and there's a card that fits the deck better, then I'll be a bit more critical about what's in the deck or what's in my inventory. Oh, this crashed. Great. But I just wanted to say that salvaging epics could be actually useful if you're doing it in an event specifically. Other than that, you could just wait and grind it out, and you'll get the SP eventually. But if you need to get a certain card, if you need to have your deck be in a certain place, then I would say it's a better situation to salvage epics you're not using in. Anyway, that's it for this week. If you enjoy the content and you buy things on Amazon, you could just click the affiliate link in the description, or if you don't use Amazon or you just want to donate to the channel, there's a PayPal donation link that I've included below. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.